What's up, YouTube? Khaymann here. Hope everyone's doing excellent today. I know I am. Welcome back to Wurm Unlimited. So today, we need to get some crops planted. As you can see, I've already got a few planted here, but I wanted to show y'all how to do this in case you're curious. So it's pretty simple. All you got to do is just make sure that you have some seeds in your inventory. Double click on the seed, and then right click on the ground, and then sow. Wait for it to get done, and then you are done. Now, if you don't have any actual dirt like this, what you'll need to do is go to a grass tile like this. Make sure that you have your shovel selected. Pack it down, just like so. And then right click and cultivate it, and that'll turn it back into dirt. And it'll get rid of the grass tile. So just like that. And then to get the seeds themselves out of different plants, for the most part, most of the plants are just planted outright. Cotton, pumpkin, wimp, you have to actually pick the seeds out of. So all you need to do in order to do that, let me grab, oh, come on, there we go. Open up. All you have to do is just, for a pumpkin, let's say, right click and crush the pumpkin, and then you'll get pumpkin seeds. And then for wimp, you will take it, right click, pick seeds, and the same with cotton. You'll just pick the seeds out of it. So that's how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and continue planting. And then once I'm done with that, we will BRBs. So BRBs. Welcome back, everybody. I got everything planted up just like I would like. Awesome, awesome. And I also got tired of stumbling around in the dark, so I made a lantern. It's pretty easy to make. You just need, well, it's not that easy to make, but it's easy enough to make. You just need a forge, a little bit of iron, and a large anvil, and you'll be able to make one up. It's once you have one up, I thought I had some tar in there. I was going to show y'all. Maybe in here. And we really need some storage. That's another thing that I've been working on. As you can see, I've got some ribbon and some nails in my inventory. So we're going to also make some BSBs, aka bulk storage bins. But let me go grab some tar real quick. I thought I had some on me, but I guess not. Once you make the lantern, then all you have to do is just right click on it with tar selected, and then you'll be able to, oh, excuse me, got the hiccupmumps. There we go. Okay. Then you'll be able to fill it up. So let me grab a piece of tar real quick. Come on. Fine. There we go. Grab up a piece of tar. It doesn't take much. So all you got to do is just double click on the tar, right click on the lantern, and then click on fill. If it's already filled up, then it'll give you an error message. As you can see, mine's been burning for a tiny bit of time. They don't take a whole lot of, they won't take the full tar, the full 1 unit of weight of tar. It goes off of weight for that. And then I also made down here on our dock, on our makeshift dock, let me show you this. I also made a lantern. It's kind of the same thing, or a lamppost, I mean. It's kind of the same thing, but instead of making a lantern, what you'll want to make is a lamp post head, I believe is what it's called. Let me double check on that. Lamp. It is right here. Yeah. Just needs a little bit of iron and a large anvil, and you can make one of those up right there. There's many different types, as you can see. Hanging lamps, imperial lamps, all kinds of different lamps and lanterns as well. So lanterns are for carrying around, whereas lamps you actually place down in the world to provide light in that area. I want to make up another one to go right here, and then I have a tar and, or not tar, a clay and sand pit right there that I've built a little bit of a dock on, the same like we did here. I want to get a couple over there, and then I went ahead and made a dock with a ramp right over there for our mine, and I want to get that made, a couple made for over there as well. But I can do all of that off camera. That way I don't have to sit here and bore y'all half to death with all of the crafting. But let's go ahead and get some of these bulk storage bins made up. Let's go ahead and go in here. I've already got some planks made up, so that's awesome. Go ahead and get our crafting window up. So for a bulk storage bin, just search bin here. These things are awesome. They can hold, I don't know how much, but it's a lot of different items. Tons and tons and tons. So they are amazing. And here is exactly what you need to make each one. One ribbon, 25 planks altogether. One ribbon, one plank to start the crafting process, and then an additional 24 planks to finish up the crafting process, and 4 large nails. So they're not very difficult. In order to make the ribbon, all you need is a large anvil and a little bit of iron. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Planks. There we go. Just need a few of these. Let's go ahead and drop them all in there with the plank. There we go. And bulk storage bin right there. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make this up real quick, and then, oh wait, it's already made up. Awesome, I think. Maybe. Question mark. Where'd it go? Did it drop on the ground? What just happened? It said that it made up. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Did it use up my ribbon? And my plank? But didn't give me the item? That's weird. Hold up. You create an unfinished bulk storage bin in front of you on the ground. But there is no unfinished bulk storage bin in front of me on the ground. Does you see a bulk storage bin? I does not see one. That is weird. Okay then, so... Interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and make up another one. And I'll look for that one off camera here in just a minute. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Alright, let me go ahead and take that. I'm going to drop that in there. Alright peeps, I'm going to go ahead and make these up, and then we will BRBs once I get them done. Alright. So just one quick thing, just wanted to show you, it somehow landed underneath this little thing right here. So there it is. It didn't actually disappear, it was there the whole time. So, BRBs. Welcome back everybody. So, as you can see, I went ahead and finished up our bulk storage bin. These things are amazing, and I do mean absolutely amazing. So, a couple of things to note about them. If you have multiple quality items, let's say that you have some really high quality items along with some really low quality items, do not put them inside of the same storage bin because they will average out the quality of the items. What I typically do is I use 2 or 3 different bins, one for really low quality items, one for medium quality items, and then one for high quality items. Is a really good way of doing it. It's completely up to you on if you want to do that or not, but that's how I do things. I'm also going to, another good thing to note about these is they can hold, I think it's 16,000 weight units. Yeah, 16,000 weight units. They can hold a ton, and I do mean an absolute ton of stuff inside of them. Um, Another thing to note is, let's say that you have some wood that is starting to decay because it's been out so long, just kind of sitting around doing nothing like we do right over here. Putting it inside of the storage bin will repair this item. The same with any other item that you have just decaying, sitting around decaying, such as this. Putting it inside of the storage bin will repair that item. Now, if your storage bins are not on deeded land, every 30 days you will lose 5% of whatever it is storing. Now, if it is on deeded land and you have more than 30 days worth of coin inside of your token, inside of your deed token, then it will not decay whatsoever and you won't lose any of those materials. So, really good information there. Let me see here. What else? This is a food storage bin. It works exactly the same way as the bulk storage bin, except for it's for food. It also repairs any food that you have that has started to decay due to being left out, which is awesome. It also combines items. Let's say that you have a whole bunch of logs that are just small amounts, under whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's under 24. Weight is, which is the typical log weight. It'll combine those items together and create one log, as long as they are the same type of log. The same goes with anything else that you throw in there. Clay, sand, dirt, anything. So it all works the same. Oh man, I'm very, very thirsty. What else? It also uncombines items. So let's say that you have a whole bunch of tar that you combined into one large lump of tar, or the same goes with clay. It'll unlump those items. So if you want to keep them like that, don't store them inside of the storage bin. But if you're looking to separate it out, a really good thing to do is go ahead and throw it inside of the storage bin, and then you can pull it back out, and it'll go back to its original weight and just take away from the combined weight. What else is there about the storage bins that I could tell you? Can't remember what else. I don't really think there's anything else that I need to go over about that. Let's go check on our plants real quick. As you can see, I've got some other stuff in my inventory. We'll go over that here in just a second. I just wanted to check on the crops real quick. I think they need some good farming. Yeah, they do. So, how you can tell is if, as you can see, they're kind of all over the place, whereas this one is kind of nice and neat. So that's how you can tell. Another way that you can tell that they need to be farmed is if you right-click and then examine it. You'll see right here, you see a farmer's field. It could use a touch from a rake or other farming implement. So that's pretty easy to do. We've got a rake right here in our inventory. I started with it, so all you got to do is right-click on the farm and then on the field and then farm. And it'll straighten it all up, get rid of the weeds, and make it nice and healthy. So I really need to come over here in between segments and get all of this farmed up. But let's go ahead and talk about this stuff right here. So I started the creation of an oven. I thought I had done it on camera, but I had forgotten to start up my my recording software, and I'm like a noob. But anyways, let's go ahead, come right over here. It's pretty easy to make. All you got to do is just combine one stone and one stone brick and one clay inside of a crafting menu, and then it'll give you several different options: forge, oven, well, guard tower, altar, pillar, and some other stuff. So it's pretty simple, and in order to make the oven we need, I believe it's 11 stone and 11 clay, the same with the forge. Eventually we want to get into a guard tower as well, but that will be in the future, because right now we just don't have the resources in order to do that. Let's go ahead and move this over. So if you ever drop something down and you want to move it just slightly, let me show you how that's done. All you got to do, instead of picking it back up, is you just got to right click on it and then push or pull. It'll push it in the direction that you are facing whenever the action is completed. So let's say I'm facing this way and I want it to push that way, but I go ahead and turn this way to see how much it's going to push. Well, guess what? It's not going to push this way. It's going to push this way. So whichever way that you are facing, no matter what, I'm going to go ahead and push it just a little bit that way. So whichever way that you're facing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish this guy up real quick, and then we will BRBs. Welcome back, everybody. I got the oven done. Yes, awesome. I also got a large cedar, a large barrel. This is for holding all of our meat and our meals and stuff. The meat will not fit inside of the food storage bin, so you'll have to have a barrel of some sort. They're pretty easy to make. It's just like the, let's see here, just like the food storage bin and the bulk storage bin, except it uses one more ribbon and just a few planks. So that is the crafting recipe for that. I also made up a couple of frying pans. These will help us out whenever we go to start making meals. They're the only thing that you can make meals in. So, and I've already got them up in here, so let's go ahead and start making up some meals, shall we? I'm going to throw that in there. So, on the wiki, let me see here. There's several different recipes that you can make. We're just going to throw a couple of things in here and hope for the best. Sounds good to me. Let's see here. Yeah, I should have just about everything that we need. Meat plus potato equals goodness. Okay. Well, we've got plenty of meat and we've got plenty of potatoes. So let's make up some meat and potato meals, shall we? I think I can add a multiple meat to each one? Question mark. I'm not 100% sure on how this goes, but we will find out here in just a second. Let's go ahead and add that, and then go ahead and add that. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to transfer it to the other one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now all we need to do is light it up. I also made another storage bin for in here, just so that I could have quick access to a lot of stuff. I know I put some tar in here. There we go. And then, do I have any wood scraps in here? Let me see. I unfortunately do not have any wood scraps in here, it looks like. That's fine. I got some right out here. We'll go grab those. I like using wood scraps to create kindling out of. They're kind of useless otherwise. There's a couple of different things that you can use them for, but not much. So, best thing that I like to do is just use them for that. Let's go ahead and just grab up a few of them. There we go. Let's go ahead, and I like to combine them up as well. Just works better for me. Let me see here, and then I should have a carving knife right there. Awesome. Then create kindling. Awesome. So let's go ahead and make up that kindling real quick, and then we can get the fire started. Oh, almost made it. Didn't quite make it. That's fine. Let's head right on back over. Chop. Like so. If the videos are a little bit dark, let me know, and I can adjust them. And I'll also start recording more during the day instead of just whenever. What? Man, I am all kinds of fail right now. Come on. Thank you. Awesome. Let's grab flint and steel. Go ahead and light this bad boy on up. And select that and burn. Alright, so this should start cooking up these once they start glowing red from heat. So that's going to take a minute or two to do its thing. I'll go ahead and burn these as well. Let me see here. Oh, another suggestion for you. Whenever you are making the bins and barrels and stuff, try and make them out of cedar wood if you can. That slows the decay rate of the item itself. Not the item stored inside of them, but just the item itself. So if you're not on deeded land, that might help, like me. Cedar wood tends to stop or slow the decay rate of things. So let's see here. It shouldn't take too horribly long, but it's going to take just a minute. It's very warm. So let me see here. What else can we talk about in the meantime? So what else do we need to do? I think we're pretty well taken care of at this point in time. We obviously need to finish up our house. It still doesn't have a roof. There's lots and lots and lots of different things that we need to do. I just can't think of what we can do right this second while we're waiting for that to heat up. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Well, I was going to make another cut, but I've already made a lot of cuts in this video. So I just want to kind of hang out for a second or two and let this cook up. Hopefully it won't take too terribly long. Yeah, it's hot. Should cooked meat. Oh, that might be an issue. I'm not sure if cooked meat can be made into a meal or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, there. We got ourselves a meal. Awesome. So, it's still hot. I wonder if we can eat it yet. I don't think we can. Oh, yeah, we can. Awesome. So this should help our nutrition a lot, and I do mean a lot. Now that we have the ability to start making meals. Now, a couple of things to know about meals. They do slowly decay if you just have them not in your inventory, but they will decay as you're offline as well. So don't keep them in your inventory while you're offline. Try and keep them somewhere else. Try and keep them stored somewhere else. Barrels are an excellent choice. I think that's about all they can fit in, actually. Or anything else that'll slow the decay rate. So now that we've learned how to do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. It's about a good time. And then next episode, I'll think of something that we can do in between now and then. Unless y'all have any suggestions, go ahead and let me know. Anyways, so hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, happy to leave me a like and a comment if you want to. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, also leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. So hope everyone enjoyed and take it easy.